But we begin with the Jeffrey Epstein case. Speaker Mike Johnson is taking the extraordinary step of sending the House home rather than deal with demands for the release of more Epstein files.
And as the Trump Justice Department gets ready to interview Epstein's former girlfriend and co-conspirator, the president tried again today to change the subject to anything else.
That included accusing former President Barack Obama of treason. President Trump adding, it's time to go after people. Ed O'Keefe is at the White House. Ed?
Good evening. At almost the exact same moment today, Congress and the White House were once again interrupted by the Epstein case, something that appeared all but settled 4 years ago. But growing bipartisan pressure is keeping attention on the case. In announcing plans to meet with Ghislaine Maxwell, Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche says he wants to ask, what do you know? And he plans to do so because no lead is off limits. Maxwell is the former girlfriend and co-conspirator of convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, a one-time associate of President Trump who died by suicide almost 6 years ago as he faced more federal charges. The push to speak with Maxwell comes as Trump, under pressure from loyal supporters, wants all credible evidence in the case released. But today he claimed he didn't know about plans to talk to Maxwell.
I don't know anything about it. They're going to what? Meet her?
Their Deputy Attorney General is reached out to Ghislaine Maxwell's attorney asking for a new interview.
I don't know about it, but I think it's something that sounds appropriate to do, yeah.
Blanche is a former federal prosecutor who also represented Trump last year in his so-called hush money trial. Do you have any concern that your Deputy Attorney General, who's your former attorney, would be conducting the interview, given your past relationship with Epstein?
He's a very talented person.
Seeking to divert attention from the Epstein case, Trump accused former President Barack Obama of treason for how he and his administration investigated allegations of Russian interference in the 2016 elections.
It's time to go after people.
Maxwell is appealing her conviction for sex trafficking to the Supreme Court. She spoke to CBS Paramount's See It Now studios in August 2022.
Meeting Epstein was the greatest mistake of my life, and obviously if I could go back today, I would avoid meeting him.
Tom Dupree is a former senior Justice Department official.
Well, this is very unusual, and look, it's an effort by the Justice Department to at least create the appearance that they are continuing to pursue the Epstein case. My guess is that there's a political calculation in this, that by pushing forward hard on Maxwell to try to get that additional information, they perhaps can reduce some of the pressure on the administration to release the Epstein files as a whole.
So, Ed, why is the Speaker sending lawmakers home early?
Well, first of all, the House Oversight Committee today unanimously agreed to subpoena Maxwell to appear for a deposition, so a sign of bipartisanship there. But infighting among Republicans over whether to force the full House to vote on releasing the Epstein files is what forced the Speaker today to adjourn early for the summer recess. Mix of Democrats and rank-and-file Republicans want the vote. The Speaker initially said he supported releasing everything, but then backed off as it became a political headache. The Congress isn't set to come back to Washington until September. So the Epstein case may linger as a big legal and political issue for at least 6 more weeks.
Ed O'Keefe at the White House for us. Thank you, Ed.